again, I really want to, double down on what Harriet said about feminism trying to turn women against men. And I think that particularly within the socialist space that is burgeoning and opening up and expanding right now in the United States, there's a lot of talk of like the Bernie bros or the brocialists, right? Who feel very alienated by discussions of intimate life, discussions of the family, or feminist discussions about how socialism will also be good for women. And I think it's really important to point out that, look, a 2013 Pew survey said that 28% of Americans think that financial stability is a very important reason to get married. We live in a society where our relationships are profoundly commodified. And if we want to build a movement that's inclusive across class, race, gender, sexuality, disability, religion, ethnicity, all of the various aspects of our identity that are important to us, we have to understand the profound ways in which capitalism as a system divides and conquers, right? Through these narratives of commodification, through these narratives of treating individual emotion and affection and attention as things to be marketed with prices determined by the rules of supply and demand. What kind of society is that? I do think that we can talk about very serious economic issues and we can have arguments about central planning. We can have arguments about workers' co ops and whether it would stay socialism or state capitalism. But at the end of the day, most of us spend the most profound moments of our lives within our relationships with the people that we love, with our children, with our partners, with our parents, with our friends, with our colleagues and comrades. And we need to be attentive to the conditions under which we experience those relationships. And that's why I think it's so important to look at the example of alternatives to capitalism.